Hello? Please respond anyone.
Study of structure of an organism.
What is the meaning of taxonomy? Taxon means systematic positions. Okay. So when we are studying the one systematic positions, we call that is in taxonomy. Is it okay? So now we are going to discuss about the fungal taxonomy. Fungal taxonomy. See, so many members are divided different type of the classifications in fungus. So now see here the fungus, it is a cosmopolitan distributions. We are looking different type of the places, means alpine regions, temperate zones, and cool places, different type of the places. So we are looking the different areas, we are looking the fungus. Okay. So the mostly vast number of fungi inhabit in the earth. But is the first, the famous scientist, his name is often Hawksworth, 1991, compared with fungal species, member with those of other groups of several, where the geographical regions, based on the geographical regions, the fungus also can be divided. Okay, these fungus are so the explored of extensively for their very good, which one that is of in biodiversity. So almost all over the world wise, more than 79,000 to 85,000, more than 85,000. So almost all worldwide the fungus is there. In our India, that is only 27,000 fungus is there. Okay. So in spite of these fungus recorded based on the spores, the spores is most important. Based on the spores or fungus is recorded almost all the geographical areas. Okay. So here, so next now, in the recent, means in previous days, so they're identified in only where the fungal spores. Now you see very much development of a technology. So based on the technology that is of in different types of methods is there. So that is first one here, that is of in based on the DNA, based on the cell structures, based on the cell wall structures, based on the chromosomes. So different type of the structures based on that one they are divided. So here now you see the nomenclatures. Nomenclature means, see, one of the orders is there. Already you know very well, the last class we discussed. The mainly fungus are divided the two categories. One it is in Mycomycota, and second one that is in Eumycota. Okay, this is the main classes. But in spite of one orders is there. For example, which one that is in Albugo candida? Just 1 minute. That, yeah. See, this is a famous book. Please, you purchase this one. This is of University Botany. This is a most important and most valuable book. Okay. So, for example, when you are going to the classifications, one systematic orders is there. For example, in Albugo, first one is division. Division it is in Myxomycota or Eumycota. The fungus is divided only two sections. So now just we are giving the one example that is in our Albugo candida. Division it is in Eumycota. The next one that is in again subdivision. Subdivision that is in Mastigomycotina. See now here this is the one of the order. Order is there. First one division, second one is subdivision, and third one that is in a class, fourth one that is in order, fifth one that is in family, sixth one that is in species. Okay, this is the order. So when you are going to write in the classifications, for example, in Albugo candida, the division that is in Eumycota, second one that is in subdivision is Mastigomycotina, and third one that is in class Omycetes, order it is in Perinosporalis, family that is in Albuginaceae, the genus is Albugo, species is Candida. So this is the order of the classifications. Okay, so that is most important here. Yes, so next one, what is the main criteria? So here now you see, I'm sharing one slide. The slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you see now here, the first sentence is, there is a tremendous variation in the nature of living organisms, which vary from acellular forms to unicellular, prokaryotic forms to multinuclear eukaryotic forms with extremely varied structure and organizations. This variation is generally referred to as biodiversity. Among the life forms, fungi are distinctly different and are now considered as a separate kingdom. So already just now I told. So his name is of Exworth in 1991. Yeah. All over the world wide, 79,000 species is there. In India, only 27,000 species is there. Variation in their habit, morphological structures, development, physiology, biochemistry, and reproductions. Different type of the characteristics is there. And see, next one. This is the nomenclature. One, it is in kingdom. Okay, kingdom means the first. This is of in which one? Mycete. Second one is division Eumycota. Subdivision, order of the classifications. Mastigomycotina and Omycetes, order is of Perinosporalis, family that is of Albuginaceae, Albugo, species is Candida. So this is the nomenclatures. So here, so criteria of classifications. Okay. Mycologist. So mycologist means studying of fungus. That is his name is often mycologist. The mycologists use many types of characters as the basis of their classifications. Here, the characters of any attribute of feature of an organism can serve as basis of comparisons with other organisms. The different expressions of characters are known as characters. Okay, so here the characters from the basis of building, phylogenetic trees, and all types of used in phylogenetic order. One, it is in morphological characters. Morphological character means that is of in external characters, external. And next one, that is in anatomical characters. Anatomical character means what is the internal structures. Similarly, third one, that is in ultra structures of features. Next one, that is of in physiological characters. Okay, so these are all the first one, morphological characters, based on the morphological characters. See, the gross morphological features are dissemble at low magnifications. Example of these character include the basic morphology means what type of shape is there,
shape, size.
what type of color, what type of size. Okay, what means here the fungus. Fungus means almost all it is producing the spores. Spores. What type of morphological characters is there? Okay, each one the spores are what type of colors is there based on color, based on the size, based on which one that is in different type of the external features. So when you are going to the classifications, we call that is in morphological characters. Is it okay now? Okay. The gross morphology also may be used groups such as where it is in Ascomycotina. Ascomycotina means here the gross morphological features severed to the establish many higher level taxa such as those within Ascomycotina and Basidiomycotina. Means that spores are produced. What type of shapes? You are going to the classification that is in morphological characters. Is it okay now? Yes, second one. Second one that is in anatomical characters. So what is the meaning of anatomy?
Inside,
Very good. Where the internal structures. Okay. Ano means internal. Where the internal structures. Anatomical characters of fungi can be observed. Okay. So you see the spores, we are looking only under microscope. Under microscope. Where the squash mounts and which one that is of in section cuttings. So based on the section cuttings, when you are going to the classification that is in anatomical characters. Is it okay now? And next
okay,
one that is in ultrastructures. Ultrastructure classifications. You see, the host of new characters become available from the development of electron microscope and ever improving the specimen preparations. So we call that is in anatomical. Some of the anatomical character used in mycological include arrangement of hyphae comprising the tissues of spores producing the structures. The arrangement of which one that is of in Ascomycotina and Basidio sterile structures. So within the spores producing structure and analysis of hyphae structures. So we call this is in ultra structure. And next one here it is in
sir, ultra
physiological.
structure ante inka deep gana?
Yes, very good.
In deep.
In depth. For example, now you see here, this is external, our hand is external structures. Okay.
Adi morphology కింద వస్తది.
Yes, morphology, this one. Second one is anatomy.
Anatomical.
Anatomical means what type of shape is there, what type of structures is there. Okay, that is in anatomy.
Okay.
Ultrastructure means what type of the functions
Bones.
is there.
Okay.
What type of the functions, the technique used has been. The technique has been used extensively resolve of minute spores that is of an ornamentation and some case of detailed condition of so where the antigeny means ultrasound it is coming from the beer. For example, the spores are comes to outside in the fungal area. The spores are comes to from the air. For example, you see conidias is coming, aplanospores are, zoospores, so many different types of the spores are coming. So based on that spore structures, okay, the host and new characters become available from the development of electron microscope and ever improving the technique specimen preparations. Okay, the character derived from ultrastructural studies basically morphological and anatomical. They offer much greater, okay, resolution and magnifications. So we call this is in ultra structures. So when you are studying in microscope, the anatomy are different, microscope are different. Microscope means in-depth study, in-depth investigations. So we call that is in ultra structural features. So and next, you see the last one, physiological characters. Okay. The physiological characters are used used in classifying the fungi, include decay type, especially. Okay. So here in wood decaying, the species of Basidiomycotina and other host relations, pathogenic fungi, both these characters are which one that is in indicative complex of physiological process. Means physiological characters, how they take food materials from the host, from the host. The fungus always, so we are looking where the host, okay. So how they take food material from the host. So based on that one, when you are going to the classifications, that is in physiological characters. So this is often criteria of the classifications. And next one, second one, that is a biochemical characters. What is the meaning of biochemical? See, what is a biochemical?
Both biological and chemical characteristics.
Yes. For example, now you see we are looking one fungal spores, one fungal spores. That spores are contain what type of the
chemical
enzymes? So what type of the proteins? What type of the other chemicals? Okay. So based on that one, see now this is the in-depth. This is of in-depth. So far now, just you are completed in only almost all the external features. So now we are going to internal. That is of in biochemicals. What type of chemicals we are looking inside the fungal tissues or fungal spores? Okay, understood? So you see, for example, fungus, what type of pigments is there? What type of enzymes is there? Okay. So what type of chemical compositions is there? Based on that one, so when you are going to studying, that is in biochemical characters. So next one, that is in reproductive structures. Reproductive structures. In Masticomycotina, zoospores is there, asexual reproductive organs. And second one, that is of aplanospores is there, ascospores is there, basidiospores, and conidias. Okay. So based on these reproductive structures, so when you are going to the classifications, we call that is in reproductive structures. Okay. Generally, last class we completed the fungal asexual reproduction system is there. Similarly, sexual reproduction system. How many stages? How many stages is there the sexual reproduction system?
sexual. Three stages, sir.
Three stages.
3 stages. Okay. One, it is in
Plasmogamy,
plasmogamy, karyogamy, meiosis. The
Meiosis.
sexual reproduction systems. So asexual reproduction system means zoospores, aplanospores, and conidiophores is there. Okay. So based on this one, when you are going to the classifications, so we call that is in reproductive characters. And next one, now you see molecular methods. Okay, molecular methods. The traditional methods of identification depending on cutting of the fungi and later identify the based of morphological features. Molecular method means The fungi, when you are looking at electron microscope, the fungi is contained which type of, what type of molecules is there. Okay, so based on that molecule levels, so they're going to the classifications. And next, now you see here, so these are all the laboratory and technical methods. So one, it is in polymer chain reaction, that is of in PCR. Again, means in depth based on the DNA, based on the deoxyribonucleic acid, based on that one. For example, Ascomycotina, we are looking different type of the DNA. Mycology, we are looking different type of the DNAs. Okay, so this one is a short question, is most important. PCR methods. Okay, polymerase chain reactions. Okay, that is based on the DNA. We are going this. They're going to the classifications. And one more. So this one also most important. That is of in RAPD. That is of random amplified polymorphic DNA. So this is also one type of technicals, one type of laboratory technical methods is there. So next, now you see this one also RFLP, restriction, fragment, length of polymorphism. This is another molecular based technique aimed at the reveal of DNA. So this is also one type of DNA methods. So next one, you see that is of protoplast of nuclear fusions. Protoplast of nuclear fusions. So these are all the different type of methods into the classifications. Okay. So number one, that is in number one, it is in morphological characters, and second one that is in second one that is in biological. Okay. So morphological, anatomical, ultrastructures, physiological. So these are all the external features. You see now here, these are biochemical, based on the chemical structures, based on the reproductive structures, and so based on the molecular methods and polymerase PCR and DNA, RFLP, and protoplast nuclear divisions. Okay, so this is a criteria of the classifications. What type of criteria fungal classifications? So you can write all these things. So and next one, see types of classifications. So already you know very well the first year you are completing the taxonomy. The classifications generally, this is three types is there. One, it is in artificial classifications. Second one, that is in natural classifications. And third one, that is in phylogenetic classifications. Three types is there. What is the natural classifications? Natural classification means we are not giving any type of characters. So we call that is in natural based on the characters established in the interrelationships. We call that is in natural classifications. Okay. And next, second one, artificial classifications. Artificial calculations. Some characters we are giving means of color is there, and other external features is there based on that one. That is of in artificial classifications. But, third one, that is in phylogenetic classifications. Phylogenetic. The fungal only two types is there. There is no second one. The fungal generally it is two types is there. So one, it is in natural classifications. Okay. So natural classifications means the natural classifications. What is the meaning of natural? By the birth, what type of structures is there? That is the natural classifications. Phylogenetic classification means phylogenetic means these fungus is coming from the where, which place, so which section it's coming. So based on that one, so when you are doing the classification, that is of in phylogenetic classification. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah, two types is there. One it is in natural, second one that is in phylogenetic. Phylogenetic. Yeah, next now you see, so here, just 1 minute. Okay. Here already you know very well the last classes we already completed the classifications, but just now I'm giving what is the key points. Key points. How can we recognize it? So what is the most important points of classifications? What is the key points? Yes, already generally the fungal is divided in two categories. Yeah, one it is in Mycota. What is the meaning of? Now I'm giving the one key points. How can we recognize it? Which other is a Mycota?
Without definite cell wall.
Yes, very good. Instead of cell wall, we are looking Plasmodium. This is important. Plasmodium. Okay, Plasmodium. Plasmodium is present because that is in Mycota. Second one is Mycota. Here, complete opposite of Mycota. So Mycota, Plasmodium or Pseudomycelium is or totally absent. That's all. Okay. And here now you see in Mycota, the fungus it is assimilative phase. Typically this is in filamentous type. Typically this is of in filamentous type. Okay, that is of in Mycota. This is the key points. Yes, next now you see again that Mycota is divided. So different type of the classifications. Different type of the classes. Yeah, but that is of no need to our syllabus. That's why you can leave it in Mycota. So here Mycota is most important. Okay, already you know very well the Mycota is how many classes?
5.
What's the first one that is in?
Mastigomycotina.
Mastigomycotina. First point. Okay.
Yes.
The first one that is in Mastigomycotina. Yes. So what is the meaning of in Mastigomycotina?
Zoospores will be there and asexual reproduction. Zoosporic fungi. Zoosporic fungi. Mastigomycotina.
Tell me here, how can we recognize it in Mastigomycotina? Mastigomycotina. Tell me here, anybody, Mastigomycotina means, see, here, one is most important point is there in Mastigomycotina. Refer your book.
Sexual reproduction is present.
Motile cells where the zoospores is there. That one is enough. Okay. Where the motile cells, first point. Second point, that is the zoospores. Perfect spores is there. Typically, that is in oospores. These 3 points is enough in entire the Mastigomycotina. Okay now? It's okay now?
Okay.
Zoospores. Yeah?
Asexual.
Asexual reproductive organs.
Yes.
Recall this is in one more important point in Mastigomycotina. So another name that is in zoosporic fungi. Zoosporic fungi.
Fungi. Yes. Zoosporic fungi.
Zoosporic fungi is called Mastigomycotina. Okay. The masticomycotina includes those fungi which produce motile zoospores. Second point, the zoospores may be uniflagellate or biflagellate. Is it okay now?
Yes.
The flagellum of zoospores may be whiplash type and tinsel type. So you know what is the whiplash and what is tinsel?
The shape of the flagellum.
See, there is here.
Tinsel means does not have.
How can I share this one? Anybody know? Wait 1 minute. Where it is?
Hair-like structures on the flagella.
In textbook page number 10, sir.
1 minute. Yes, okay. You see, one it is in uniflagellate, second one that is in so for one the whiplash type and tinsel type. Whiplash type and tinsel type. Okay. So here I am showing now. You see here like this. Is it clear, visible?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Okay, leave it. So when you are coming in the classroom, draw in the blackboards. Yeah. The position of the flagella, anterior and posterior, may be known as by their of orientation during the locomotions. The case of biflagellate zoospore with flagella remain always oppositely directed during the locomotions. So this is of in masticomycotina. But here so many classes is there. That is of in candidamycetes. Means first point is masticomycotina, that is of in motile zoospores is there. Zoospores which contain the flagellas, we call that as zoospore. That is of in masticomycotina. Yes. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Zoosporic fungi. Yes. So next second one is after the masticomycotina. What is the second one?
Eumycotina.
No. Eumycota, it is entire group of fungi.
Zygomycotina.
Very good. Zygomycotina. Yes. Yeah. How can we identify in zygomycotina?
Zygospores.
No flagellae.
Very good. One point is most important. No flagellas. First point. Okay. Instead of flagella, instead of that one, here we are saying that is in aplanospores. Okay. And one more important point, where the cenocytic fungi. What is the meaning of cenocytic?
Without cell wall, it's flowing.
Aseptate. Okay. Yes. Now you see here where the cenocytic vegetative structures is there. The mycelium lacks of motile cells but produce zygospores. You see, this is most important. If I am showing one slide, there is no flagella. You are saying of masticomycotina or zygomycotina? Zygomycotina. That is very good. Okay. The sexual reproduction takes place by gametangel copulations. The zygospores after the germination produce germ the sporangium, which forms of sporogenesis. Sporangiospores. The sporangiospores are another name, that is of aplanospores. Asexual spores are produced inside the sporangia. Okay. Another one, the asexual reproduction also takes place by conidia. Cell wall is made up of, that is of
Right.
chitins.
Right.
Is it okay now? So these are all the identification characters of which one that is in
Zygomite.
Zygomycotina. Yes, so next one. What is the next one that is in
Ascomycotina.
Ascomycotina? So I think is already completed your previous classes. What is the meaning of an ascom? How can we identify an Ascomycotina?
Ascocorps will be there. Ascospores will be there.
Yes, this one is most important. Yeah. After the fertilizations,
Fruit body.
very good. After the fertilizations, there is no, okay. And after the fertilization directly, it is not produced to the new plants. So instead of in between, after the fertilization, the body formations, one special fruit-like bodies is there. We call that is an Ascomycotina. Okay, Ascomycotina includes those fungi which always possesses an ascus containing ascospores. Spores are most important. See here, zoospores. First one, zoospores. Second, aplanospores. Sporangia. Sporangia produced to the spores directly. Here, what happens after the fertilizations? Plus minus for the fertilization formation one special type of the structures. Third structure is contain the spores. So you know the ascospores are found in after karyogamy and meiosis. These fungi form large conspicuous fruiting bodies called ascospores. This is the most important. So many types is there. That is of in perithecium, clistothecium, apotheciums. Okay. So based on the fruiting bodies. Now you see the flagellated motile structures are not produced. Asexual reproduction takes place by the formation of which one that is conidias. Conidias. Asexual reproduction systems. Ascospores are different. Conidias are different. Ascospores after the fertilization. After the fertilizations. Conidias asexual reproduction system. This is other part. When it is produced to the ascospores. When it is ascospores means after the fertilization, that structure, when it is modified as a one fruiting body, that fruiting bodies contain some type of the spores, some type of the shape. The shape we call that is an ascus. Ascus is contain the ascospores. Okay, is it okay now?
Yes.
Yes. So next one now you see here. During the life cycle of the fungus, in dikaryophase is there. Already you know where will dikaryophase nucleus is there. Is produced in Ascomycotina. Has been divided into 6 classes that are hemiascomycetes, of leucoascomycetes, plectoascomycetes, like that total that is of in 6 Ascomycotina groups is there. Is it okay now? Yes. So next point, next one that is in Basidiomycotina. Before going the Basidiomycotina, the last class I already told the sexual reproduction system is absent or present in Basidiomycotina.
No.
Tell me.
It is there.
Huh?
Spores are.
It is not there in Deuteromycotina. Basidiomycotina, it is there.
No, sir.
Absent.
Absent.
Tell me here. Actual, the Basidiomycotina sexual reproduction system is absent, but rarely we are looking the sexual reproduction systems. Okay, so you see in where it is in Zygomycotina or Mastigomycotina. So So male reproductive organ is there. Second one, that is in female reproductive organs is there. Okay, male and female. Yeah, that is there. We are looking the sexual reproduction when you're together formation that is zygote. But here in Basidiomycotina, plant is producing only spores. The plant is producing only spores. There is no any plus and minus. There is no so male structure and second there is a female structures. Okay. So generally from the Basidiomycotina, or next one that is in totally absence of sexual reproduction systems. Rarely we are looking in sexual reproduction systems. See, in this subdivision means in this Basidiomycotina includes advanced fungi like mushrooms. Okay, so which one that is of in toadstool shapes? Fungus is there, rust and smuts. Okay, so these fungus are attached to where the big trees is there of balls like horns, jelly fungus, different type of the fungus. So we are looking in Basidiomycotina. This subdivision, this Basidiomycotina is highly evolved. All the fungi of this subdivision produces basidiospores, which are sexual spores or mesospores formed after the karyogamy and meiosis. See here, this basidiospores, we call that is sexual spores. When the spores are comes to outside in this area, okay, so we don't know which one is a male or which one is a females. So it is produced in only spores. That spores are goes to where the host, and then after that time it is modified as a one male or one other one is females. Before we don't know. Okay. Yes. So next now you see the basidiospores are externally on the basidiums. The thallus possesses highly developed in decaryophase in the life cycles. The next one, dicaryogation takes place through clamp connections. The septa, Basidiomycotina are the complex of dolipore type. Genera belonging to rust and smuts lack clamp connections and dolipore shapes. So this is the
dolipore. Rust and smut.
What happened?
No,
Dolipore means, any doubt in the dolipore? I already told in the introduction classes, you see, this is the
Page
one cell.
number, please. Excuse me. Page number, please.
What?
Page number.
Page number. You see fungal taxonomy, that is it. Fungal taxonomy, we should page number is 32 in Basidiomycotina. So here very simple is there. See, here dolipore means, for example, this is the one fungus, here another one fungus is there. So when it is attached, one hole-like structure is there, we call that is in a pore. So that pore is dumbbell shape is there. We call that is in dolipore shapes is there. Here, once again, you see, how can we identify in the Basidiomycotina? Basidiomycotina is a rust fungus, smut fungus, and that is a jelly fungus. So many types is there. So here we are looking in only spores-like structures. Spores. Okay. So there is no, for example, in Albugo candida. So you know very well Albugo candida. There we are in the sexual reproduction system. Plasmogamy is there. Okay. So many gametangel population is there. The Basidiomycotina, we are not looking the type of the sexual reproduction systems. So here only this body is produced to the spores like structures. Okay. Understand all of you in Basidiomycotina? Any doubt in the Basidiomycotina? You see, for example, Triticum vulgare, 5 spores is there. Already I told in the last year also. Which one that is in Pycnidiospores, SCL spores, and next one that is in Pycnidiospores and SCL spores, and that is of Teletospores, and another one that is of in Teletospores, and next one that is of in Basidiospore. 5 types is there. This fungus bodies produce only spores-like structures. Spores, all type. That's why entire the fungus based on the spores they are classified. Okay, so that the Basidiomycotina, that one is most important. And next one now you see here, that is the last one is there. What is the last one that is it?
Deuteromycotina.
Deuteromycotina. So here Deuteromycotina means totally the sexual reproduction system is absent. Okay, there is no sexual reproduction systems. Cells with or without, cells or without the pseudomycelium characteristics, true mycelium lacking or not well developed. Okay, some of the Deuteromycotina myceliums are well developed, assimilative budding, cells are absent. So now you see here I am sharing one slide is there. Slide is visible?
Yes.
Here?
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, first one now you see this is a kingdom of fungi. Okay? Kingdom are divided into divisions on the basis of Plasmodium presence or absence. How many is there?
2.
2. What is the first one this is in?
Myxomycota.
Mycota.
Here now you see what is the answer is there?
Plasmodium.
Plasmodium or Pseudoplasmodium present.
Present. Very good. Okay. Plasmodium. What is the meaning of Plasmodium? No true cell wall. That is enough. Plasma, liquid. Plasma means liquid. Instead of cell wall, we are looking in only plasma-like structures. Is it okay now? So again, this is of 1, 2, 3, 4 types is there. This is of no need. Now you see here second one. What is the second one here? It is in
Plasmodium.
this one. Mycota. Okay. Come on, you read out this one.
Plasmodium or Pseudoplasmodium absent, assimilative phase, typically filamentous.
Very good. Okay, na? Understand all of you. Mycota identification character. This one is most important. This one is how many classes?
1, 2, 3, 4, sir.
See careful.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 classes.
4, sir.
Mycota.
5.
Huh?
Mycota 5.
Yes, sir. The first you read out here, division Mycota divided into 5 divisions on the basis formation of
Sexual or asexual spores.
very good. Okay, na? What's the first one?
Mastigomycotina.
Yes. Here, this one here it is in
Production of juice spores.
juice spores. Okay. Here this is in
Zygomycotina. Sexual spores.
Sexual juice spores. Now you see here in between Mastigomycotina, Zygomycotina, only one characteristic is there. So where the Mastigomycotina juice spores is there, flagellus, which flagellus via that is of Mastigomycotina, without flagella that is in Zygomycotina. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Ascomycotina.
Basidiomycotina.
Tell me here in Ascomycotina characters.
Sexual spores. Ascospores.
Ascospores. Okay, na? Similarly, Basidiomycotina and Deuteromycotina. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Yeah?
Basidiomycotina.
Yes.
Sexual spores, basidiospores.
Yes. Okay. Now. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Now you see, I'm telling lost briefly entire these sections. The fungi exhibits a wide variation in their habit, morphology, development, physiology, biochemistry, and reproduction systems. See, in all the fungus are not looking the same. When we are looking in the habit, morphology are different, development are different, physiology are different, biochemistry and reproductions are different. Okay, because of their diversity and economic importance, several attempts have been made up of identify the characters or classify fungi. Based on these are all the characters. The fungi is classified, okay, morphology, development, physiology, biochemistry, reproductions, economic importance. Okay, so and where the which is the characters. Based on these are all the structures, fungal can be classified. Is it okay now? In all the now recent biological fungi were given status of separate kingdom. The nomenclature of the fungi is strictly governed by the which one that is compulsory. You should follow the ICBN rules and regulations. Okay. Now you see here the recent morphological characters. It is the older days. Now recent that is of in PCR classifications. PCR means polymer chain reactions. Okay now. So next one that is of in RAPD and RFLP. RFLP. Okay, based on the which one that is of DNA molecules, what is the functions, different type of the structures. So they are going to classifications. Yeah. So hence what is most important. So already you know very well hence what that is of Mycomycota and Eumycota. Yeah. Is it okay now?
Yes,
So
sir.
here, now you see, I am giving the questions. Explain the brief classifications proposed by Hensworth. Can you write here?
Yes, it is.
Is it easy now?
Okay.
Next, now you see here one more important that is of in mycorrhiza. What is the meaning of in mycorrhiza?
Mycorrhizas are produced.
Fungus, fungi.
Nitrogen fixation.
What?
Nitrogen fixation.
Fixation.
No. Myco, M-Y-C-O. Myco means?
Fungus.
Fungal, very good. Rhizoids means?
Root.
Roots. Okay?
Growth in roots.
Where the fungus association with the root, we call that is in mycorrhiza. Very easy, that is the fungus association. The fungus association with the root, we call that is in mycorrhiza. Is it okay now? Yes. The mycorrhiza composite organs of roots. The fungi are formed the most species of in angiosperms and gymnosperms. Okay, angiosperms and gymnosperms. All some other pteridophytic groups means where the fungus association with root, we call that is in
Mycorrhiza.
mycorrhiza. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Yes. So next, now you see here this mycorrhiza. Just 1 minute.
Excellent.
One more. Here I am sharing this mycorrhiza. Here, generally, the mycorrhiza, it is in two types is there. So one it is in ectomycorrhiza, another one that is in endomycorrhiza.
Micro.
Yes. Share is visible your mycorrhiza share, mycorrhiza slides.
No, sir.
Oh. Just 1 minute. Here I am sharing. This one. Is it okay now?
No, not yet, sir.
Not visible. Mycorrhiza.
Now it is.
Now it's come.
Yes. Mycorrhiza means, read out. A
Yes.
mycorrhiza is symbiotic
Association
association between the green plant
and a fungus.
fungus. The plant makes organic molecules such as sugars. Okay, that is other point. Here mycorrhiza means, see the second point. Myco means fungus. Rhiza means root. Okay. These fungus association with the root, that is in mycorrhiza. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Yes. Next, now you see types of mycorrhizas is there. The mycorrhizal fungi are classified into 7 types based on the large upon their external or endophytic nature of symbiotic. First one is ectomycorrhiza. Second one is vesicular or vascular mycorrhiza. Ectoendomycorrhiza. Okay. So next one, that is of in orbitoid mycorrhiza, monotrapid mycorrhiza, ericoid mycorrhiza, and next one, that is of orchidaceous mycorrhiza. Entire this seven, the 2 is most important. One, it is in ectomycorrhiza. Second one, that is in endomycorrhiza. Okay, na? This 2 is most important. First one is second one. Okay. First one or second one. One, it is in ectomycorrhiza. What is the meaning of an ectomycorrhiza?
External.
Come on.
External.
External. Okay. Means, for example, this is the one fungus. Okay. So this is the one body. Here we are looking outside the area. So we call that is often ectomycorrhiza. Endomycorrhiza means
Inside.
Internal structure. That is often endomycorrhiza. Okay. The most of the common type are born ectomycorrhiza within the mantle, and that is often heritage net-like structures is there. The mantle may even be almost all absent. Ectomycorrhiza with thick and well developed. The color begin light brown. Ectomycorrhiza with loose white mantle and rich external hyphae are also sometimes met, although they are uncommon. The typical ectomycorrhiza with very, okay na? So this one is means the ectomycorrhiza in India, which one that is of Basidiomycotina. Okay, we call that is of ectomycorrhiza. mycorrhiza. You know here, this one, this of an ectomycorrhiza. Okay, ectotropic mycorrhiza with a thick and well-developed protogynate, the color being the light brown. Ectomycorrhiza with loose white mantle and rich external hyphae are also sometimes met, although they are common. Whatever it may be. So here only one point is there. Ectomycorrhiza means it is in outside the fungal. That is enough. Outside the host tissues. That is in ectomycorrhiza. Similarly, second one. What is the second one that is in? Endomycorrhiza. So you see here.
Or vesicular or vascular.
That one is most important. At the time of examinations, we are giving in only VAM. Okay. So instead of VAM, we are saying that is in endomycorrhiza. Synonym, endomycorrhiza. Endomycorrhiza association with produce only minor changes in the root morphology. The mantle surrounding roots is absent in majority cases. So they are a mycelial network on external and other internals. So we call that is in vesicular. Is it okay now? That is of in endomycorrhiza. Okay. And this one. So this is some methods is there. Just
to
read
separate.
in your book. Isolation of multiplication of mycorrhiza. Okay. So how the isolations? So here the ectomycorrhizal and orbiscular mycorrhizal fungi are physiological and with regard to association with the host different. Hence they are isolation. How the isolations? Okay. So some methods is there. Just you read in your book. So this is of in mycorrhiza is there. And here next now. So generally here it is 7 types is there. It is only one point or answers is there. That is just to read in your book. Okay. So next now, role of mycorrhizal in the plant growth. Plant growth. In the mycorrhiza, it is a very helpful to the growth of the plant. Okay. So and next now you see this mycorrhiza we are using where the agricultural industries. Okay. So now I'm giving brief section of mycorrhiza. The mycorrhiza or the symbiotic association between the fungal and root of higher plants. There are different types of mycorrhiza, which of ectomycorrhiza and endomycorrhiza are important. Other 7 types, okay, you leave it. That is, this 2 is most important. Ectomycorrhiza from a thick. Endo means VAM. Endo means VAM. That is important. Ectomycorrhiza form a thick mantle on the surface of the root, produced in protogynate into the cortex. Endomycorrhiza or basilar mycorrhiza are important in these associations. The fungal symbiotic forms fine ramified structures known as orbicularies inside the host cell. And next one, the ectomycorrhizal fungi symbiotes belongs to Basidiomycotina, whereas the orbiscular mycorrhizal fungi belong to endogonal or Zygomycotina. The mycorrhiza helps plants of announcing phosphorus absorption. So they also growth regulators produced the growth regulators. Plants with capacity to absorb their nutrients and transpiration after the shock. The both types of mycorrhiza either alone in the combination with other of beneficial organisms like which one that is of rhizobiums. So use it to the biofertilizers. Is it okay now? So this is the fungal classifications, and next one, that is in mycorrhizal fungi. Any doubt in this one? Please. Any doubt in this one?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So just now you see here I am giving 1, 2 or 3 questions is there. This one. Explain briefly the classification proposed by Ainsworth. Long question. The short questions differentiated between RAPD and RFLP. Okay. So next one, that is of ectomycorrhiza and endomycorrhiza. Yeah. So this is enough today onwards. So we will discuss in after tomorrow. That is of in other name, that is of in edible mushrooms. I think it is or told it is already completed. Everyone's edible mushrooms of medicinal nutrition value, mushroom cultivations, fungi are biopesticides. Okay, so we'll discuss in tomorrow these words, these topics. Okay, now any doubt?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yeah?
sir. Thank you.
Can I leave?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.